What's up, guys? We are back. We're halfway through prep, 6 weeks out. We're shifting it a little bit. Today we got our deadlift day, but we're starting with some sandbag toss. Not the most successful sandbag toss day. We got 6 out of 10, and I missed the last 3, I think. And I was like, I just want to finish on a high, and that just didn't happen. So, a good solid 6. I'd say maybe of the 10, 4 of them cleared the bar. So we're right around competition height. It's just that consistency is something I want to work on as well. You know, aside from, it's kind of the same sensation I get right here with the Zercher and any of those front carries. That feels so uncomfortable. But that seemed all right, especially those first 4 or 5 reps. Cool, let's move it along. We are busting out the short shorts. I feel like that most of my shorts, it kind of just gets in the way, honestly. And not only are they stylish, they're gonna help avoid that kind of stuff. But today this would normally be our axle press day, but we were swapping the days around. Since we're halfway out from prep, 6 weeks, we're now kind of trying to follow the same trend of the competition. So yesterday we did our Hercules holds kind of set up and our axle deadlifts. Today we are doing our yoke to power stairs and then our sandbag dash carry load. And so the goal is just to kind of see how we feel. You know, we got to kind of get used to how we're going to feel after deadlifts, and then we got to get used to how we're going to feel on day 2 coming into our axle press, feeling a little more beat up from those 4 events. Done with that. Felt pretty good. You know, I feel like the breaks between each set wasn't that long, maybe like 2 minutes max. Felt pretty good. Knees are a little sore for sure, but back feels good. Forearms feel good. Ankle is a little sore. I'm really hating this yoke stuff because I need to get more of those mending plates. Look at this. We got a nice gap there, and it's bunching up at the corner, which that's become a little bit of a tripping hazard. I guess I need more mending plates, and I need to probably kind of just like pull up everything and start the mending plates further down. So that way they're all connected. So maybe if 5 or 6 of them are connected, the yoke's not gonna move those end ones. Hopefully. Oh, well, that was an ugly 3. I think I'm confident I can get 5. It's been like an hour of cleanup for like 3 minutes of work. We just got behind the bar holds and I think some knee extensions, along with cleaning up, and we're done. Did my first hold, and I was so excited. After like 15 seconds, I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna get to 30 seconds. And somehow I did. And then I had great things to say afterwards, just to realize I didn't record. That's how it goes. But solid session. Everything went pretty well, except definitely feeling a little tightness in my lower back on my left side, which is occasionally the issue. Just that heavy bag, because it's so long for me, it's a lot of work. But hopefully with the new 200-pound bag, that's a little bit shorter and will be a little bit more to my advantage. But now I have a good idea of how basically I'm going to feel after day one of the events. So we're letting that run. And basically all we're gonna do is add a little detergent, add some Epsom salts. This is kind of, I don't know, could be helpful. I've been using this every single time. The detergent is just to kind of help make it last longer so I don't have to clean it so frequently. I shower before and after. I do this anyway, so can't be that bad, right? All right, so this is the first ice bath of prep. Probably could have started a little earlier, but better late than never. Feeling a little beat up today. Super bubbly, but at least we'll be able to rinse that off. Not as bad as I first thought, but it's also like 90 degrees outside, so that's gonna be one of those things of taking out some water, putting in new water, so that way it stays kind of cold. It should probably be a little bit colder than it is now, but we're gonna do what we can. Still gonna get some benefit. I love doing these. I like how I feel afterwards. Once you get past that initial like shock of how cold it is, it's really not that bad.